Hey, welcome, DeechQuest here. In this episode, the story continues of my tour of Southern California, Oregon, and the Pacific Coast Route. On the previous episode, Monterey, sandy pathways, rural tours, farmlands, and Capitola. A pleasant night with ocean waves rumbling and morning birds singing energizes me. There's an odd sort of balance between slowing down and enjoying the morning, contrast with the urgency to pack and get on the road. Leaving New Brighton, foggy weather hinders the view as I return through Capitola. At the Santa Cruz Amusement Park, the fog lifts and beach activities are in high gear. Wilder Ranch provides a peek at 1890s ranch operations. On Highway 1, my progress picks up and I enjoy the ocean views. I take a break at Pigeon Point Light Station before continuing north. A bumpy dirt trail entrance completes the day as I end at Half Moon Bay State Beach. Heading out and out. Not much of a view. There's a disappointing thick morning fog as I head out. It's fortunate I was able to explore this area a little last evening. It doesn't seem to matter how late or early it is. As long as there's light, the surfers are out. Lots of bicycles are equipped with surfboard racks. As I approach Twin Lake State Beach, I stop my downhill progress because the large waves catch my eye. A small craft harbor has a group that looks like they are making a passage plan. I envision that a great sailing adventure soon awaits them.
Morning.
It's still early in the morning, so park rides are quiet and the people are just starting to arrive.
Let's just bring it.
Want to get a picture of you and your bike? Sure. Thank you. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Do one more. Perfect. Thank you. You're welcome, buddy. Right back.
Dots of people speckle the bay. This seems to be a different kind of surfing, with a mix of long boards and stand-up. The long rolling waves make for some extended rides. At Point Santa Cruz, there's a local craft market taking place. A lighthouse with a surfing museum, along with watching waves, birds, and dogs are just a few things to do here. After the last of the Santa Cruz ocean views, I head inland to find some lunch. Since leaving camp 2 hours ago, I've only traveled 10 miles so far.
Hopefully it's not too rough. It's paved right here, so I might go ahead and take it.
I take a side path and a back road to enter Wilder Ranch State Park. This park with a late 1800s dairy ranch provides a look into early California ranching. Crossing Highway 1 usually takes a little patience. Even out of town a ways, I'm passing a lot of people on the highway. It's a mix of day and touring cyclists with a couple of hikers. I'm guessing there's a popular surfing beach nearby with all the cars parked along here. Unfortunately, I'm forced to ride out into the traffic lane to get around them. I meet two brothers touring southbound from Canada down to the Mexico border. They're about halfway complete with their journey. We talk for about 10 minutes and exchange our blog information before we carry on.
Alright. Yeah, you too. Bye.
Alright, I'll quit marking the passing cyclist, but you get the idea. There are quite a few out today, but not that different from what I've experienced here on the coast.
I think surfers are more common than seals or sea lions out there. Like every time I look out there, surfers bobbing somewhere, even way out here in nowhere.
there's a lot of landslides and rockfall areas along the California coast. This one looks particularly susceptible to issues.
Making excellent time now. Wind currently is not a factor. They can change quick. This is the coast after all. It's kind of the typical ride here, although it's wider here, four lanes. Usually it's just 2 lanes. But it's pretty, but nothing really stands out for picture taking. Pretty ocean view here. Yellow fields to the right. What am I gonna get there? I'm going for Mexican food at the destination, Gazos Creek, in California State Park. Half Moon Bay, that's where I'm heading tonight. San Francisco 53, so that I get within 30 miles of San Francisco. Let's see a lighthouse, see if I can get a good pic when we get closer.
Just a short jaunt off Highway 1 is Pigeon Point Light Station. The lighthouse opened in 1872. Add to this debris from an old 1913 shipwreck, and the ocean scene makes this a worthwhile stop. Since leaving Santa Cruz, I'm making good time and made up for the slower start. Having a relatively flat road without significant headwinds helps. However, there are still 2 significant climbs before the finish.
Bean Hollow State Beach, Pebble Beach. Nice vista.
Ocean views directly from the highway are common.
Still have 14 miles to destination. I don't know, it feels like I'm making good time, but those miles don't go down very fast. Here comes the bike crew. Coming up to my hill climb. I don't normally get a massage, but man, if there was one near the camp, I'd be really tempted. ripping along. No wind or tailwind. What kind of road did I get myself into? Alright.
I plan to enter Half Moon Bay through some back trails and paths.
I can't remember seeing this. I remember planning this. A little iffy route.
Side adventures and off-road sections become highlights of my tour. Hopefully this works out.
Let's see if I can get there this way. Otherwise I have a lot of backtracking to do. No, this isn't the route. Wrong route. I took the wrong route. Reverse. There it is.
There's plenty of crossing trails, adding interest and causing a few wrong turns.
What we're not doing now here. Hey.
The hard-packed dirt is easy to ride on, but the bumps pound the bike.
So, uh-oh. World. No, I went the wrong way again. Cool.
It doesn't take long to figure out I went the wrong way when I hit this little canyon. I'm able to get into the hike bike camp without any issues.
Yes. Sweet. Yeehaw. Made it.
There are 4 other southbound bikers when I arrive. I chat with a couple of them for a while, and they give me a tip on a hostel option in San Francisco. Based on a recommendation from my bike camping neighbor yesterday, I ride out to a nice Mexican restaurant in town. The weather is still holding out as I settle into the tent to sleep, but the forecast calls for rain starting tonight. Tomorrow, I will make my way through San Francisco. The question, how wet will the ride be? On the next episode, rain, Devil's Slide, San Francisco, Golden Gate, and Sausalito.
Big waves to the left on the ocean. Lighthouse. I see a lighthouse.
Where are you headed to?
Washington State.
Oh, all right. All right. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, shoot. Got my GoPro was on. That stinkus mobinkus. Dead snake. Dead snake. Lizard. Ooh, lizard just got a bug. Snagged that sucker. Chasing a bug, fly or something down there. Grabbed it and ran for shelter. I think somebody liked my hill climbing efforts.